Hey everybody, it's Alex Bigley. Uh, I just got finished watching Mad Max, the original Mad Max. It is my best guess. This is the first time I've ever watched this movie. I was planning on doing like a whole reaction review thing, but this is my first foray into this series of films. So, with that said, I just want to say that I don't see a connection between this movie and the world of what I know the rest of the films are. They keep. I was just looking at the Wikipedia page for this for the first movie. It says post-apocalyptic. I'm sorry, but you still have TV going on. You still have gas stations. Work. Society is still there. It's in a bit of a future because you have this kind of leather-clad police force out on the roads for whatever reason. I would take it as maybe an alternate timeline or something. Nothing in this movie screams out post-apocalyptic now from what I've heard and what I remember. I'm guessing all that starts in the second movie, which is Road Warrior. Haven't seen it yet. I want to, because that's what I was promised with the series, so I feel kind of... Basically, the storyline of the first movie, spoilers, it's an old movie, get over it. It's essentially a... Mad Max is a cop. Biker gang comes into town, terrorizes people, takes out one of his fellow officers, comes after him and his family, essentially. Ends up killing his girlfriend, wife, and unfortunately their young child, and their dog. So, yeah. He basically, within the last, 15-20 minutes of the movie, he goes around and knocks them all, out, with a souped-up sports car. That's it. There's... nothing, absolute 0% of this movie says post-apocalyptic. And no kind of apocalypse at all. This is pre-apocalyptic, if you will. Nothing. So, obviously, for those who know me, I am a fan of the Fallout series, so this was one of the film series that I was wanting to get into to say, hey, this is... from what I remember hearing, Mad Max is what some of that is what inspired the Fallout franchise. I'm like, okay, not the first movie. I don't know where this. I don't know. I want to see the second movie to see if there's any connection between the first movie and Road Warrior, or Mad Max 2 Road Warrior. Because I'm not seeing it. I don't... other than the fact that at the end of this movie, he's just driving off into, oblivion, and there are certain areas that say that he was driving that said restricted, but again, I don't know... Nothing in those areas said, hey, here's why you're not allowed in this place. So, I don't know how this movie got sequels. I don't know how it got sequels. I don't know how... I'm not saying it's a bad movie, it's just for what it is and what it became, it's like, eh? It's like, I feel the same way about the Phantasm series, and y'all can destroy me in the comments all you want, I don't care. All two of you who will watch this. I don't see how this movie turned into what it will be. I'm looking forward to... I gotta find a copy of Road Warrior. It's not streaming anywhere, and I don't have the extra fundage to rent it on Amazon, so I'll have to find a other ways of watching it. Maybe it's streaming for free with ads or something like that on YouTube. I'll check it out. But as it stands right now, I did not exactly like this movie. I didn't exactly hate it either. It is a... It exists. The only takeaway that I liked from it, that I really actually liked from it, it's going to sound silly, is because I collect enamel pins and whatnot, it's just like some of the designs of like the emblems and stuff like that they had on their uniforms. That's it. And like about halfway through, I'm like looking up on Etsy to see if I can find some. But yeah, that's it. And now, maybe I'll like Road Warrior, and that'll, grab my attention a little bit more. But as it stands right now, I don't see. It seems like this is like you can essentially skip this movie and go start with Road Warrior and go forward from there. Time will only tell when I end up seeing those other movies. So, everybody rates movies. So I guess what, out of 5, maybe a solid 3. Actually, pretty good. I would dare say like maybe compare this to the very first movie in the Billy Jack series, The Born Losers. I would probably put this in the same kind of feel of that movie. Whereas, yeah, I would dare say that. The Billy Jack series went in a completely different direction though after the first movie, but it still kept the same premise, if you will. I watched all of them except for the last one. I have the whole collection. I haven't gotten around to watching the last one yet, which I think is like Billy Jack Goes to Washington or something. I don't know. But yeah, if you like The Born Losers, or if you like Mad Max, watch Born Losers. Someone explained to me how if there's any connection between this and the next movie, other than it being vaguely connected because of the character name Mel Gibson plays, and that's it. So, alright, anyway, I don't want to... I'm doing this to see my timer on my phone as I'm recording. I don't want to spend too much time spinning my wheels on this. I don't want to waste too much time talking about this. But, as it stands, it's alright. I think I might like the next one better. I was going to mention the fact that I watched, I was going to say a similar movie, but it's not, Boy and His Dog, which was about an actual post-apocalyptic landscape. And I would dare say that was probably better than this one as far as being a post-apocalyptic film. This movie, even though the Wikipedia article says that it is set in a post, it's wrong. Tell me anything, point out something in this movie that is post-apocalyptic, and we will discuss. But as it stands right now, it's not here. There is a society intact. There is television being broadcast. That's not my barometer, but still, there is phones work, society works. You have functional gas stations, repair shops. Society is still intact. Therefore, not post-apocalyptic. No, it doesn't look like there's some major cataclysm had happened, and it devolved into a neo-western, which is essentially what all these things, Walking Dead, Fallout, and everything else in that. Anything post-apocalyptic is a neo-western. Okay, it changed my mind seriously, because that's what it is. Anyway, thanks for watching. Leave me your comments and criticisms below. Maybe I'll make another one of these quick shot videos when I end up watching Road Warrior, or whenever that ends up being. So I'll see you then, I guess. Bye.